Welcome everyone to another episode of Universe Mode, and we are back with some Rampage. And in this episode we will continue our TBS Championship tournament. That way we can set the finals for the championship match at Revolution, all live from St. Petersburg, Florida. And kicking off this show, we have Mike Bennett in action. And he's still wearing that Cruiserweight Championship. And his wife Ariya there with him. He'll be in action tonight. And what a shocking debut that was at Bash at the Beach when he showed up and wearing that title. That was definitely an unexpected surprise, as was Kurt Angle coming to confront him. But Mike Bennett in action tonight, and his opponent is Ariya Daivari, another new member of the roster. And Daivari and Bennett kind of familiar with each other, the cruiserweight scene from the WWE. But yeah, this should be a fun matchup to kick off the show. And still to come in our main event tonight, we have a surprise debut, so you won't want to miss that. Meanwhile, Daivari going to work here on the back of Mike Bennett. This is both these guys' first match in AEW. Oh, Bennett connects with a well-placed kick there. Oh, and a forearm shot. And Bennett now at the DDT. He's looking to try to get off to a hot start here in AEW. Anytime you leave an old place of work, you want to come into a new company and prove that you are a top competitor. But Ariya Daivari is kind of in the same boat, so he's going to be looking to try to do the same thing here. Now Daivari sends him into the corner, but gets met with a hard elbow strike. And it's just reversal after reversal. Neither man can get the upper hand here to start this matchup. Oh! And Bennett takes him down with a vertical suplex. And him and Ariya orchestrated quite the plan to become Cruiserweight Champion. And that strategy ended up paying off, and he took the belt with him from the WWE. Still not sure how he was allowed to do that, and not sure if he's going to be facing any kind of legal punishment for that. But for now, he has the belt. Ariya Daivari fired up now. Now he's got Bennett up on his shoulders. Oh, and hangs him out on the top rope. And for an early cover, Bennett kicks out. Ariya watches on, doesn't look too concerned yet. And Daivari followed Bennett out to the floor, and that may have been a mistake. Now he's going to shove Bennett away. Oh, it connects with a drop kick, driving him right into the apron. Ooh, Bennett now. Nice shot, but Daivari keeping the pressure on. And up and over with the reverse DDT. Oh, and a nice drop kick. Ref count up to 5. These two need to get back into the ring. And almost like Daivari heard me, he rolls Bennett back in. Ariya stomping away here. Now talk a little trash to Bennett. Bennett back to his feet, but immediately gets drilled right in the face. And Ariya looking under the ring for something, and she just slid a chair in. And again, Bennett gets hung out on the top rope. And for another cover, Bennett able to kick out. And once again, Bennett rolls out to the floor. A little bit of gamesmanship going on right here. Oh, but Daivari with the rake to the eyes. And connects with a monster super kick. And Daivari not really capitalizing on it. And now Ariya getting involved. And oh, Mike Bennett takes him down. And Daivari may have made a mistake, not paying attention, and he gets a monster super kick of his own. And Bennett's got him up on his shoulders. Oh! And, okay, that looked like kind of a nod to Kurt Angle. And Daivari kicks out. Bennett took a little bit too much time posing for the camera there. It almost looked like he was doing a Kurt Angle taunt. Angle said he was willing to let their past slide and move on from that situation, but Mike Bennett seemingly trying to poke the bear here. Bennett now stuck in the camel clutch. He's going to slip out. And what is Bennett thinking here? Oh, what a power bomb. Daivari, though, comes right back at him with an arm drag takedown, but Bennett comes back with a punch. Oh, Daivari with a nice forearm shot. These guys trading reversals right now. Oh, and a neck breaker. Daivari now going up top. What's he have in store? Oh, Bennett gets the knees up. Oh, and there's the super kick once again. And, oh my God, he hit the angle slam again, just mocking Kurt Angle here. And Bennett picks up the victory. And again, I don't know why he's doing that. Kurt Angle was willing to let things pass, or let things slide, and willing to be the bigger man there and move on from their past issues. But Mike Bennett wanted to continue to make fun of him. We'll have to see if Kurt Angle has anything to say about that, or if he makes another appearance. Mike Bennett kind of trolling him here. But Bennett is victorious here in his AEW debut. Picks up the win over Ariya Daivari. Daivari looked impressive early on, but could not quite capitalize ever since Maria got involved in the match and distracted him. And that seemingly put Bennett on top, and he is victorious. And up next, we continue our TBS Championship tournament as Nyla Rose makes her way to the ring. Her and Jade Cargill will face off, and the winner of this match will face Riho in the finals at Revolution. That'll be where we crown our first TBS champion. But before we get to any of the action here, we got a tweet. So in that first match, we saw Mike Bennett mocking Kurt Angle. Well, Kurt Angle saw it, and he just tweeted this out and said that he wants a match. He tells Tony Khan to book it. Said he's tired of Mike Bennett. Said he got him fired from his old job and now mocking him. He said book the match. So knew that might come back to bite Bennett. It looks like he might be facing Kurt Angle in the near future if Tony Khan signs off on it. Meanwhile, Jade Cargill making her way to the ring. Jade putting in that work. Impressive showing last time out. So early on in Universe mode in AEW, she came up short to Hikaru Shida in the women's title tournament that we did to crown our first women's champion. And now here in the TBS Championship, she avenged that loss. She came back and defeated Hikaru Shida. So she obviously learned some things, picked up an impressive victory. She's riding some momentum right now, some wins in her most recent matches. So see how she does here against Nyla Rose. Alright, here we go. Oh, Nyla Rose ducking Jade Cargill. Oh, kicking Jade right back down. Both these women riding some momentum right now. In Jade Cargill's case, though, she was able to avenge a loss she had early on in the season. She was able to take down Hikaru Shida. So she has to be feeling real good about herself here at the moment as she drives the foot into the throat of Nyla Rose. Oh, now just continuing to apply the pressure here. Obviously, Nyla Rose, though, with some momentum of her own, she was able to pick up the victory and advance here in this tournament. And winner of this match will get to go on to the finals at Revolution. And that is where they'll take on Riho for the championship. Riho already advanced to the finals after her resilient performance against Jamie Hayter. Now she'll be awaiting the winner of this match. Oh, Jade Cargill, big boot there. Now Jade coming in with some strikes, but Nyla Rose had enough. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, Jade Cargill, a nice elbow, using Nyla's own momentum against her. And now Jade with a big knee to the midsection. And then Jade, oh, fall away slam. Impressive showing here from Jade Cargill. Showing off the strength there, showing off the guns after that move. Oh, another slam here, hooking the leg. Just forcing Nyla Rose to have to exert more energy here early on. She has to kick out. Now Jade Cargill trying to use the ropes for leverage. Again, Nyla Rose able to kick out, and that was a little awkward, but Jade got the better of that exchange. Nyla Rose going to roll out for a moment. Try to regroup. She comes back into the ring. Now fighting back from one knee. And clotheslines Jade out to the floor. Oh boy. Nyla Rose going up top. This is going to be interesting. Oh! Jade Cargill, though, coming right back. Oh, and slams Nyla Rose hard into the ring post. And now Jade letting the ref continue to count. She knows Nyla Rose has to make it back in. Any way you can advance, might as well do it. And now look at Jade Cargill showing off the strength. Look at the way she's just picking up Nyla Rose. Rare to see anybody pick up Nyla like that. Oh, and now gets planted with the spine buster. Jade Cargill looking to try to punch her ticket. Nyla Rose a bit dazed. And Jade Cargill hits the Jaded into the cover. Oh, but rope break. And that saves her. That saves Nyla. Now she got Jade off balance. But Jade coming right back. Nyla Rose getting very fortunate there with her ring positioning. Able to get the rope break. Jade Cargill frustrated now, raining down a series of punches. Nyla gonna push her away. And Nyla Rose looking to apply the camel clutch. And Jade gonna slip out. Jade Cargill able to get out of that. Now she looked a little bit unsure what she wanted to do as Nyla Rose connects with the headbutt. Jade Cargill, a little bit of uncertainty there, and that may have came back to bite her. Nyla Rose now looking to pick her up. And she hits the beast bomb into the cover, but again, rope break. Fortunate ring positioning there for Jade Cargill. Uh-oh. I don't think Nyla Rose wants to turn around. Oh! Jade Cargill with a little bit of a comeback here. Now she's daring Nyla to get back to her feet. Oh, looked like she was going for a spear. Jade now backing up. Maybe considering that move once again. I don't know if it's the wisest thing to go for 2 times in a row, but that time she connected with the spear. Jade now picking her up once again. And hits the Jaded. This time they're far enough away from the ropes. Into the cover. Referee kind of took a moment there, but now going in for the cover. And 3. Jade Cargill is victorious. And she will advance to face Riho in the finals at Revolution. Jade Cargill with an impressive performance here in this win over Nyla Rose. Jade definitely putting on getting on a hot streak here right before the pay-per-view. Perfect timing. You're going to get on a hot streak right before a big title match. She was able to take down Nyla Rose here tonight, and she advances. Now the question is, who comes out on top at Revolution? Still have a little bit of ways to go before we get to that pay-per-view, but we now know another match that'll be set for that pay-per-view. So far we have Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship, and now we have Jade Cargill versus Riho for the TBS Championship. So, you know, the pay-per-view is a little ways away. We're starting to see some matches take shape. We'll take one last look at the bracket so you can see who all beat who on their way to the top here. But the finals, Jade Cargill and Riho. And now our finals are set for Revolution. So as you can see, who all beat who along the way. Riho took down Penelope Ford and Jamie Hayter to get here, and Jade Cargill took down Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose. So, stage is set. Still have a little ways to go before we get to the pay-per-view, but we will be crowning our first TBS champion in the near future. And we were told we had a debut tonight in the main event, and it looks like this is who they were talking about. Carl Anderson is here of the Good Brothers. These guys are gone from the WWE and are popping up here in AEW apparently. Interesting to find out. So let's find out who he's going to be taking on. And we're not sure who this is. Oh my God. Speaking of debuts, we got the Exalted One in the house. Brody Lee. Okay. Looks like we're getting 2 debuts tonight here in the main event. Brody Lee making his way to the ring. He is here in AEW. He is staring down Carl Anderson right now. Alright, so this is quite the main event here. We got 2 debuting wrestlers. Let's find out who comes out on top. Oh, Brody Lee now with the takedown. So we found out, earlier in the day we found out we were going to have a debut, but we were not told we were going to have 2 debuts. So, this is quite the debut for both guys. And turning into quite the stacked episode of Rampage. A lot of debuts tonight. A lot of news. Oh my God, Brody Lee with the nice strike. Have to wonder, are these 2 permanent members of the roster? Because Mike Bennett and Ariya Daivari are not permanent members. And neither is Kurt Angle, who just popped in briefly. As Anderson kind of gets tangled up there in the ropes. And Brody Lee now with the scoop slam. Now Brody Lee raining down a series of punches. The Exalted One is here. Former United States Champion in our WWE Universe mode. And things did not work out too well with him. And his old stablemates over there. And it looks like he's trying to start fresh here in this company. You got Carl Anderson, who was also let go. He is looking to try to make a name for himself here on this roster. Usually in tag team action with partner Luke Gallows. I'm not sure where Gallows is tonight, but looks like we're getting Carl Anderson in singles action. And he's going in for an early cover on Brody. Brody able to kick out. Oh, and Anderson, the big shot to the head, but missed with the big kick attempt. And Brody Lee with a nice suplex. Again, Brody Lee just raining down monster punches. The Exalted One is here, the leader of the Dark Order. Now just raining in a series of punches. Now hooked both arms and up and over with the German suplex. Now wrenching at the head and neck. Carl Anderson trying to fight back from the ground. Oh, Anderson with a nice drop kick. Getting Brody Lee back up, but Brody Lee sidesteps him. Oh, and what a shot. Anderson, though, coming right back, taking him off of his feet. Brody Lee a little wobbly now as Carl Anderson brings him up on his shoulders. Takes it down to Death Valley Driver to the cover. 2. And Brody able to kick out. Brody Lee back to his feet. And, oh, dropping Carl Anderson hard. Now Brody Lee getting behind him and plants him face first. The Exalted One fired up. And looking to end things. Monster Discus Lariat. And he's going in for the cover. 2. And Carl Anderson gets his shoulder up just in time. Anderson now comes back with an uppercut and a running cutter. More like a running neck breaker, actually. Now goes in for a little bit of a headlock here. Slowing things down and applying the pressure here on Brody Lee. Great strategy to try to get back into this match. Brody Lee now holding his head and neck. Carl Anderson with the kick to the midsection and a running boot to the face. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1. Oh, but Brody Lee kicks out. And, oh boy, he is back to his feet. And the clothesline. I don't think Carl Anderson was quite expecting him to be up that fast. Oh, but Anderson reverses the attack here in the corner. Oh, and face first onto the middle turnbuckle. Carl Anderson now gets the run up and the senton. Anderson waiting for Brody to get back to his feet. And hits the cutter, busting him open in the process. 1, 2, and Brody Lee kicks out. Carl Anderson arguing with the referee, telling him to count faster. Brody Lee, bloody mess here in his debut. And Carl Anderson can go right back in for the cover. Brody now kicking out. The Exalted One, a mess right now looking at him. Carl Anderson continuing to apply that pressure to the head and neck. Great strategy here. And now into the corner. Oh, but Brody Lee gets the knee up, but now Carl Anderson comes back. These two trading reversals. Oh, and another running neck breaker. Anderson looking to open that wound up even more. Oh. Brody Lee leading like crazy here. It's planned with the DDT. Carl Anderson showboating. He needs to stay on him, I think. And Brody Lee looking to make him pay. Oh, look at the height he got on that. Carl Anderson trying to roll out of danger. Brody Lee now looking to join him out here on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Oh, back first. And Carl Anderson now trying to fight back into this match. These two brawl on the floor. Brody Lee now with a counter. But Carl Anderson hits the reverse DDT. Kick to the midsection. That one kind of rocked Brody a little bit there. Now rolling him back into the ring. Oh, an elbow across the neck. And the running boot again. Carl Anderson looking to end things. And another cutter. And he don't look satisfied. He wants to hit another one, I think. And instead of going for the cover, this might be a mistake on his part. He thinks he's got it in the bag. And Brody Lee kicks out almost immediately. I think Anderson should have been staying on the attack instead of showboating right there. Uh-oh, Brody Lee shoves him away. Oh, and what a lariat. Nearly taking Anderson's head off there. 2 and 3. Brody Lee picks up the win. And I think Carl Anderson made a big mistake being a little too cocky right there. Brody Lee, a bloody mess, is victorious in his debut. And that is exactly why you do not turn your back on a dangerous opponent like that. Carl Anderson with an impressive showing. Don't get me wrong, both men look good here in this match. But Carl Anderson let his ego get the better of him. And now Brody Lee is victorious. All it takes is 3 seconds to get that 3 count, and that's what Brody Lee got. He may not look like a winner given the amount of blood he lost here, but this is only the beginning for the Exalted One here in this company. Curious to see what he has in store next. Look at that image. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be back with some more AEW Universe Mode content here in the near future.